Hello again. In this tutorial, we will show you how to use the denial manager of our RCM Streamline program. If you haven't watched our first tutorial of how to fill out the CMS 1500 form, I suggest you do it first before watching this tutorial, just to get a better understanding of where we're at. So let's start by calling the controller. We will press Control Q to call the controller and then click the denial manager button. So Control Q, we get the controller, and from here, manage denial approval, and we get the denial tracker or denial manager window. Now, this window is built on three sections. The purple section right here. Here you will find information, and you can fetch that information by the insured's policy number right here, or the patient name right here, or the patient account number. Everything that you see in the purple section is sent automatically to the database once you complete the CMS form, and it sends and creates the denial tracker database that is located right here. The denial tracker, this one. So in the purple section, we will never have to enter any data manually. Now, the red section right here is the denial information. If all the information going to the database in the purple section comes from once you click fill in the CMS 1500 form, the red section is where we're going to do the majority of the denial tracking or the denial management. This is where you'll enter denial information once you get your claim denied and all the information that comes with it. You want to enter the information to the database so that we can manipulate it and extract data from it. As long as the claim is not marked as denied, you can see that all the red labels have no captions. Over here, nothing's got captions on it. So once we get a denial claim, and we want to use the denial tracker to enter everything to the database, we will click yes, the claim was denied, and we get all the captions that we need to fill in the information, so that the program will have all the data from claims, so that we would be able to analyze that data once we have enough of it and make better decisions based on that analyzation. So the date of denial right here, the amount that was denied right here, the amount recovered, the CARC code, and the RARC code. Those two codes are the reason for the denial. Once you click Find Denial Reason button, this one, you'll see the explanation for that denial. And now the yellow section right here at the bottom is kept for the appeals. Asking you, is the claim appealed, yes or no? Is the appeal approved, yes or no? And how much was recovered in the appeal. So let's bring up a name and enter the information needed once we get a claim that was denied. We're going to select my name, patient name. This will happen if the errors will happen if you keep the insured policy number, which is actually the label. You're going to have to select policy number if that's how you want to find the client. Be careful from the top labels. We're going to choose Don Joe. It's a recent denial, and we're going to click yes, the claim was denied. Now you can see that the purple section is filled in with the information for that account. Um, that's the information that we have from the CMS 1500 form completion. The days passed, you can ignore this one for now. It will be calculated once days are passed after we put the information in. This information is calculated automatically as the days go by. Let's start with the denial definition right here, and let's set it to preventable, avoidable denial. But you can see all the denial reasons: soft denial, hard denial, preventable and avoidable, technical, lack of coverage, unpreventable, demand, short pay. So basically, you can scroll through all of the denial reasons, denial definitions. And if you choose it over here, you're gonna get the explanation for the denial, what it is, explaining you, make the better choice for that denial, for that reason. From here, once we select it, let's move to the date of denial. We can write it in the box right here, enter it, or just click the today's button and have today's date as the date of denial. So we can just click today and get today's date. If you choose to key in the date, make sure slashes are used to separate the month from day from year, and use a digit state to avoid mishaps in the database and the analysis that follows it. Now to the amount denied. Here you will enter the amount that was denied, whether it was the whole amount filed in the claim or just part of it. So let's enter 999. The amount recovered right here will be if we manage to get any amount for that claim, whatever it could be. Let's say 555. And from here, we're going to go to the CARC code or the RARC code. They will explain the denial reason. You get them once you get a denial from whoever gives it to you. We will enter the code and find the denial reason. So for the CARC, let's put 123. And for the RARC, let's say M45. And once we click find denial reason, we're going to get the explanation right here for these two codes. If we enter an invalid code in any of the boxes, we will get an error like so. Let's put M43 and find denial reason. And it shows you it couldn't find the code. Please make sure the code is correct and try again. So we put again 123 and find the denial reason, and we got them in both boxes. And that sums up the information that we can enter. So let's click enter information in database to keep records of that denial. Enter information in database, and it's done. Let's close this window and go to the denial tracker sheet and make sure that Don Joe has all the information entered. So yeah, denied, yes. The codes, preventable and avoidable denial, and the date of denial. We have everything that we need. You can see that we have all the information in the database except for the appeal section right here. We don't know if it was appealed or not yet because we haven't done so. Let's call the denial manager again. Control Q. and the denial. Once we file an appeal and get an answer for that appeal, we will bring up the account again. So let's see what we have for John Doe. See, we have all the information that was entered, and the days passed since the denial are 0 because it's the same day today. Now let's set an appeal. So we will click yes, claim was appealed. And is the appeal approved or not? We're going to click yes. Now, what was the amount recovered during the appeal? Let's set it to 888. And we click enter appeal info in database. And it was added right here. And that sums up the entering data phase. Once we have enough claims and their denial data, we will be able to have an analysis of that information. So make sure you keep adding more and more denials so you have a strong and robust database that you can manipulate and make better decisions upon what you see in the analysis. You can see the analysis in the dashboard. So we're going to close it and go to the dashboard. This is where the analysis takes place. This is the analysis in action. These charts give us visuals of the denial database for us to make better decisions as claims are filed and get denied. We will know which codes to prioritize, not dismiss, but prioritize in our filings. Make sure to keep adding data as much as you can. So the first chart is the sum of amount denied. It is per payer. So you can see in the legend the payer company names. And you can also switch between sum of amount denied and sum of amount recovered. To change it, you just right click. If that happens and you cannot, nothing comes up once you right click in it, all you have to do is go to the pivot chart analyze, click the fields item list, click the field list, I'm sorry, over here. This comes up. That's the pivot chart fields section. You can close it now. Go back over here and right click the label, and then you can move up and sum of amount recovered. You can move up again, sum of amount denied, and you can get a better understanding of the amounts that were denied or recovered and how they interact with the payer company, who gives you the best amounts, who gives you the least amounts, and you can make better better decisions upon that information. The second chart is the CARC codes, top successful appeals, and RARC codes, top successful appeals. So basically, which codes give you the most successful appeals and according to the data that you're going to enter in the database. So make sure to keep entering data so you can see all this stuff. Which codes are the ones to prioritize once you get. Here we have the refresh data, refresh all charts. You can click it, and all the data is refreshed and brings new values into Factor. You can click it from time to time just to refresh all the data. At the bottom over here, we will find the total denials per provider, which provider give us the most denials, and there's a reason for that. Probably they have bad crew or high turnover of employees, a lot of stuff, but you will know which providers give you most denials, and you will know to prioritize the ones that give you the least um, amount of denials before anybody else. Here to the right here, you're gonna see most frequent denial codes for CARC and RARC, so you know um, which codes get denied the most. That is you're gonna find the reason why things get denied so much, and then you can consult or advise your providers to fix stuff, to do stuff better, so you don't get those denials. Here at the bottom, we will find the claims denial rate. Out of all the total claims that you've filed, how many denials do you get? Should keep that number to be lower than 5% to keep up with the industry standards and levels. And right here, you should keep clean claim submission rate at bigger than 85%. That's the write-off percentage, and you can go by providers. So this one, no data. You will see which providers uh, write off the most. You should keep the write-off numbers um, at less than 3% to keep with the industry levels and standards. Now, one of the beauties of this program is that it is built on Excel, and you can create your own charts, your own graphs. If you know your way through Excel, you can simply click the Insert tab over here, and you can enter charts from right over here. You have many of them, pie charts and um, column charts, and you just select the data that you want to see in that chart, and you will have it right in front of your face. You can also utilize the Power Pivot charts and graphs to your benefit. Or if you do not have any experience with Excel, then you can always contact us to help you build what you need to extract the data that you need. All you have to do is tell us what do you want to know, and we can build it for you. Um, if you want stuff to be added to your program and which information you want to further analyze and extract data from. And so that's pretty much sums up the denial management of this program. Thank you for watching, and we hope you'll make great use of this program. Thank you.